This is a very bare bone and minimalist session because I was in the middle of a prolonged fast. At the time of recording the training, I had not been eating for about 28 hours, and I was planning to go for about maybe 40 overall. But I was very conscious of the fact that whilst I was feeling okay and I wanted to push some heavy-ish weight, I did not want to do too much. So I resorted to doing only one exercise for the upper body and one for the lower body. I had been doing all of my shoulder rehab stuff at work during the day in a grease in the groove kind of fashion. I brought my bands over and I was doing them every few hours to pump some blood in there. This allowed me to keep the session a bit shorter and just to focus on a couple of movements. So the bench press, I'm glad that I was able to go back to 60 kilos, which is my working weight for the past month, the weight that I've been trying to progress. I wasn't able to do as many reps as before, but again, I was fasted and I had to be extra careful in regards to my shoulder. Really happy that I could go on to 60 kilos and do at least 5 reps for 3 sets. The last one was 4, I believe, the last one that I recorded. And then I was very careful with the walking lunges. Maybe not the best exercise when I'm completely carb depleted, there is no glycogen and I'm basically in ketosis and I have not been eating, but I took it very carefully. I went up to 32 kilos overall from the 30 kilos that I was doing, but I didn't put them on my back, so there was no strain on the rotator cuff, and I only did 2 sets. They were still quite difficult, but I think that I did just enough not to cause any pain in the next days. Now, on to the main thing. I think that I have found a solution to my current wrist problem when I'm doing handstands on the floor, and this is to use parallettes. These allow my wrists to be in a neutral position, and there is a lot of work that the wrists need to do, but they never go into extreme flexion, the accumulation of which was causing issues with my wrist with a higher frequency that I was doing these handstands on. There is a bit more of getting used to these different positions, but I think that I can achieve a good vertical, and the more issues that I'm encountering are when I'm lowering the legs into a tuck position. This is something that I still need to work with. But yeah, this is really great news. It's something that I had thought about before, but having someone who let me try his parallettes over there really sold me on the idea. So I'll probably be buying a pair of these, and as soon as I fix my issue on the wrist, I'm going to start alternating these variations, hopefully to keep my wrists healthy in the long run. Ciao.